You know that friend who swears by meditation, talks about how amazing it is, but when you ask them how often they actually do it, they get really, really quiet? Hi, I'm that friend. Here's something that fascinates me. I can maintain a relatively consistent routine, but meditation, it feels like trying to catch heavy fog with my hands. So let me share what happens every time I meditate. I finish the session feeling absolutely amazing. There's this sense of calm that washes over you, kind of like that post-yoga glow, if you know what I mean. That moment when your mind feels clear, your shoulders drop away from your ears, and you think to yourself, why don't I do this every single day? And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? At least for me it is. Why don't we do things that we know make us feel good? I mean, I literally teach people about being mindful and in the present, and yet here I am struggling with what seems like the simplest practice in the world, sitting still and breathing. Maybe it's because, unlike exercise where you can see your progress in the mirror or on the weights that you lift, meditation's benefits are more subtle. Or maybe it's because in our do more, be more world, the idea of deliberately doing nothing feels almost rebellious. Here's what I've realized. My struggle isn't about failure. It's not even really about discipline. I think it's about my relationship with stillness. I'm so conditioned to be in constant motion with everything going on in my life that when I finally stop, it feels uncomfortable. Uncomfortable like wearing the wrong shoes on the wrong feet. Something's not quite right, but you've gotten used to it. And I bet some of you are nodding right now, thinking about your own meditation practice or lack thereof. Maybe you've downloaded every meditation app there is, or maybe you've got the perfect cushion, the ideal corner in your house, the best intentions, and yet, the irony isn't lost on me that we can stress about not meditating enough. How's that for a cosmic joke, right? We're anxious about not doing our anti-anxiety practice. So here's what I'm proposing. Let's get real about our meditation struggles. No more beating ourselves up about not being good enough at sitting still. Instead, let's share our experiences. What works for you? What doesn't? How did you finally make it stick? Or are you still figuring out like me? Maybe you meditate for an hour every morning, or maybe you grab 5 minutes in your car before going to work. Maybe you use an app, or maybe you just count your breaths. I want to know about it, because the good, the challenging, and especially the real. Because here's where I'm still learning after all of my sharing. Maybe the path to a consistent meditation practice isn't about forcing ourselves into some ideal routine. Maybe it's about finding our own way and our own pace, a whole lot of self-compassion along the way. That sounds an awful lot like a grief journey, doesn't it? I do that every day. It's second nature. And maybe admitting our struggles with meditation is the most mindful thing we can do. Thanks for watching.